We currently live off 1.3 planets. If you look at the UK or the US, it's already more, and we cannot continue to what I call steal from our future generations.
We need to look beyond 15 years and say, what are we actually going to do when the resources start running out?
There is no way back. We cannot just forget what we've done as societies for centuries. We cannot just say we give up the way we live at this point in time. That is not a viable option.
So the issues of climate change, poverty, food security are increasingly interrelated, and that makes it so complex.
I think there's a really dangerous path we can go down, which is the path of doing the wrong thing better.
We've got to become 10 times more efficient on our use of resources. We've got to reduce our impact on the environment generally. We've got to do all of this while reducing our impact.
The wrong thing is to continue an economic model that you could broad brush describe as plutonic.
That requires companies to think differently and do differently. And that in itself is a massive challenge.
The challenge is to come up with a form of growth that is not doing low carbon sneakers for the rich, while the poor have their basic needs entirely unmet.
If you simply chase growth for the sake of it, without really thinking about the broader impacts that brings, then ultimately that is not going to be sustainable.
So we can't leave it to business to frame the market. Government has to do that, and then leave it to business to fill that framework as effectively and creatively as they can.
The government needs to, I think, incentivise us to think, well, actually, we know what's the right thing to do, and we can afford to do it.
There are a large number of global companies that are miles ahead of the governments that are theoretically meant to be regulating them.
For the next great step forward, which I think is in purposive enterprises, not for profit, not for profit, but for doing. And in that, there is real opportunity for the organisation of productive work.
Growth and efficiency are two sides of the same coin. And then actually, smart economies, smart businesses know that to really deliver sustainable growth over time, they have to do that in an efficient way.
Much of what we've done has been framed as corporate citizenship or corporate social responsibility. And what we're now, I think, needing to direct ourselves towards is disruptive, transformative change.
It is actually our business transformation plan over the next 10 years to fundamentally lower our impact.
Doing the right thing for the customer and doing the right thing for the environment means that we're doing the right thing for the business.
We have to do it together, and that's one of the partners, obviously, is WWF to achieve some of the audacious goals and the plans that we have.
The next 10 years are both an immense challenge to us all, but a wonderful opportunity to finally drive some of this through into solutions that work and hopefully will work for all of us.